Good morning. Happy Monday, PSW staff, clients, and friends joining us. Film Scoring Monday. We know this. Music supervision. We've called it many things before. This is a lot of fun. This is the assignment, and it's a challenge. It's fun. We look at a scene. I take out the music. I put in some Foley, some sound effects, just to give you the sense of what the scene is like without any music. And I hope you guys are learning a lot, because I am too. It works so well with a score, and then when you take out the score, you realize how naked a scene is. It's just people interacting, people making strange faces. This scene, it'll be people running around in chaos. So this will be a lot of fun. So today we're going to look at the great Coen Brothers film, Raising Arizona. We know the Coen Brothers. We scored Miller's Crossing. Miller's Crossing 1990 with the hat, the scene of the hat, and we beautiful Carter Burwell's score. This is nothing like Miller's Crossing. Coen Brothers are great at so many things. One of their big things is that they can do any genres, any genre of style. They can do screwball comedy, and this is screwball only updated, because we think of screwball comedies from the 30s and 40s. It's a little more updated. They can do gangster films, they can do westerns. So we'll get to some of that. We're going to do another one of theirs in about a month or so, maybe a few weeks. But anyway, Raising Arizona. Arizona is the kid, one of the babies that is kidnapped by Nicolas Cage. So Nicolas Cage is this convict, kind of this slow-witted convict, and falls in love with the mugshot photographer, who's a police lady, Holly Hunter. She's infertile, and so they can't have any kids. And he's been in and out of prison a lot, and now he's ready to settle down. And they realize, since they can't have a kid, Nathan Arizona is the big shot on TV, and he just had quintuplets with his wife. And they even said, we have more kids than we know what to do with, something along the lines of that. So they think, well, maybe we can kidnap one of his babies, and because we can't have any, he's got more than enough. So it's this very funny farce.
Sir, we have an indication you were born Nathan Huffhines. Is this correct?
Yeah, I changed my name. What of it?
Can you give us an indication why?
Yeah. Did you buy furniture at a store called Unpainted Huffhines?
All right, I'll get to the point.
Was the child wearing anything when he was abducted?
Nobody sleeps naked in this house.
I am asking the questions, officer.
If we're going to put an APB out, I need a description.
He said we're better trained to intervene in a crisis situation. What was he wearing?
A dinner jacket. What do you think? He's wearing his damn jammies.
Child was wearing his jammies. You happy?
Do you have any disgruntled employees?
Hell, they're all disgruntled. I ain't running a damn daisy farm.
$5.5 million budget, but it makes $29 million. So it's really great. I mean, they have some stars in it, but they're such great writers. All of their dialogue is not improvised, and so the script took 3.5 months to write. And then they, they're famous for having a tight script and storyboarding everything beforehand. Some filmmakers hate that. Some people rely on it because it saves a lot of time. You don't have to improvise when you show up at the set. You look at your little storyboard book and these are the shots we need for today. So they're meticulous. They're very meticulous with this. This is also smart because it saves them a lot of money. They don't go over budget. So and you can see, and especially in this scene, you'll see some interesting camera angles that are just funny. They're quirky. They're kind of comic book like sometimes. So that's basically the plot, and the music. Carter Burwell, we've talked about him. He writes most of. He's nominated for a movie this year at the Academy Awards, but he's known for their collaboration. Almost every film they do, he works with them. And the soundtrack's kind of a mix of organ. There's yodeling, there's banjo, there's whistling, all these kind of things. Very eclectic soundtrack. And it's fast-paced. A lot of the scenes are fast-paced. A lot of the dialogue is fast-paced. That's the screwball thing where it's everything's very tight and fast and funny.
You're okay? That there's what it is.
I know, but honey.
See, I come from a long line of frontiersmen and here it is, dear. Turn here. Frontiersmen and outdoor cats.
I'm not gonna live this way, Hi. It just ain't family life.
Well, it ain't Ozzie and Harriet.
So let's take a look at the scene. This is hilarious. It's a really long chase scene, and I maybe I'll show you in class the full thing, but I don't want to take too much time from the video. But it's very funny. So he's you know, they kidnap this baby. They have the baby. There's a big reward for the baby. So Nicolas Cage just one night says, "Okay, I need to rob this convenience store because we need diapers," and you know they don't have any money. So he sticks up a convenience store, and this turns into a huge long chase with dogs and cops and all these kind of things, and so somehow he's able to outrun it all. And so let's take a look at the scene. It's really funny, and we're going to see that the music makes it really funny. So here's the scene with the music. A lot of fun, right? Okay, so that's just a small section. The chase goes on for a lot longer beforehand. This is leading up. Those dogs are on him because earlier he's in a house and then all the dogs in the neighborhood start following him. So it's cartoon-like. It's funny. You were probably so interested in the visuals because you know there's a lot of action, gunshots and screams, all that kind of stuff going on. Dogs. It's just chaotic. This is at the end of the chase, of course, because the car pulling up is Holly Hunter, his wife, in the movie. So let's just take a look at the scene without any music, and it's still going to be really funny. But let's just see what we think. So it's still funny, okay, but it's going to be even funnier with a score to it, right? Or more funny. We looked at this with Woody Allen, Take the Money and Run, with that, when you guys came up with the Dixieland scene. Remember when he's getting ready and then he forgets his pants, but it's just a scene of him getting ready. There's hardly anything going on. You add Dixieland music, it becomes a funny scene. This is something where it's already a funny scene, but if we add music, which we heard, it just makes it even more unbelievably wacky. So, what do we think? We're going to have to come up with... So last week was Western with Magnificent Seven. Epic Western. You guys did a great job with that. This week, I want it comedic Western. I want it funny Western. Not spaghetti Western, though. It's not spaghetti Western. It's not Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. It's got to be funny. So the scene that we saw, this was inspired by Way Out There by Sons of the Pioneer. They were a really famous group. One of the earliest recorded artists that sang Western songs, and so part of the music in this scene is borrowed and inspired by this. What makes it funny is the fast banjo, right? And probably the yodeling puts it over the top to be so funny. It just kind of crazy, right? Just 4 chords, very easy. Just, you know, we're in D, starts on the 4, back to D, goes to the 5. A flat, a little bit different, A flat, back to the 5, back to D. So chord-wise, we talked about chord progression. It's very simple, but it's the instrumentation that makes it funny. It's the pace, it's the tempo that makes it funny. So those two things make it funny. melody-wise, it's not. It's just, this is Western country music. So we need to find something funny that's Western-like. I would say, maybe something like something with a fast banjo would bluegrass, something like that. Have fun with it. Just, it's a really funny scene already, but the music's just gonna take it to the next level of hilarious, funny, screwball-like funny wackiness. So have fun with this, and give me some ideas, and we're gonna have a great week. We'll see results on Friday. Okay, that's it. Have a great rest of the week. Bye.